Hello and welcome to the Red Ben TV. It is the Starting 11 prediction show. It's Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield. It is Jurgen Klopp versus Mr. Anti-Football, Jose Mourinho. And today we are sponsored by OneFootball. It is a fantastic football app. You can get your videos on there, your news feeds. You can dial into whatever clubs you're interested in. If you follow more than one club, why would you do that? Not sure. Even how do you have the time? It's got all your statistics, it's got all the in-game stuff. You can track individual games, you can turn notifications on, you can turn them off. It really is a great app, and it's completely free to download from whichever app store you use. And to get it, you can click a link in the description to go and download the OneFootball app. Thank you to OneFootball for supporting the channel, and please support them by downloading the app. So, it is the Starting 11 prediction show. It's probably going to be fairly predictable today. I mean, we've all watched Jurgen Klopp's press conference now, haven't we? So we all know that Joel Matip is pretty much touch and go to go in this game. Naby Keita trained or did some, what were the wording that he used? Extensive warm-ups yesterday. So he might have a chance of actually getting in to a proper active, live football training session today, which would be lovely, and then he might be able to get into an active live football match with Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow. Go figure. The world's gone mad. 2020 is a mad world. It's a mad time because Naby Keita may be fit for a game of football. Is he going to be in the starting 11? No, he's not. I'll tell you who is though. The goalkeeper extraordinaire, Mr. Alisson Becker. I'm going to have him starting in goal because he's a goalkeeper. So, left back, Andy Robertson. It's got to be Andy Robertson. And I'm expecting a big game for Andy Robertson as well. I just feel like if we're going to get in behind Tottenham's defence, then it's going to be Andy Robertson bombing down here, getting all the way to the byline, flicking the ball back, and hopefully us scoring. But I'll put him back over there where he's going to start. I think Trent, I mentioned this on the podcast actually, I think Trent, with where he crosses from, expect to have a big game from Robertson. So, the centre-backs, it's a bit of a tough one. I'm gonna take a leaf out of Mr. Machin's book, and I'm going to go with two different centre-back partnerships. I'm going to go Fabinho and Joel Matip, if he's available to play. And then I'm going to go Trent Alexander-Arnold. And afterwards, when I name the subs, I'll bring in the option if Matip isn't available. I'm going to say that Gini plays in the 6 again. I'm going to say that Kurt Jones starts in the middle of the park alongside the captain, Jordan Henderson. And then I'm going to say it's going to be Sadio Mane on the left. It's going to be Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. And it's going to be Bobby Firmino probably in the number 9 position. As far as substitutes go, Queven Kelleher should be quite an easy one. Nat Phillips, Nico Williams, Naby Keita, Takumi Minamino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, the lesser spotted Hawks, and Divock Origi. So, if he's not available, I'm going to say that he doesn't drop a midfielder back, and I'm going to say that he actually says to Nat Phillips, go ahead, try and stop Harry Kane, and that may be suicide, or it might not. Might be just what he needs, and then I think Reece Williams drops in to be the centre-back cover on the bench. Let's hope that that's not the case, because I think Nat Phillips will get absolutely schooled by Harry Kane, because Harry Kane is a very, 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 very good forward, nay, a world-class forward. So I'm hoping, amongst all hopes, that Joel Matip and Fabinho are fit and available. The other option, of course, is to drop Jordan Henderson back in. But then what are you doing? Because Naby Keita is probably not fit and available, or at least match fit. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's not match fit. Do you then drop Minamino into the centre of the park, which we've seen, and he's looked bright the last couple of appearances in the middle of the park? Do you drop it back into a 4-2-3-1 and play out for a draw? Maybe. I just don't like it. So that's why I think he'll go with Nat Phillips, to be honest. Because I think changing the formation and playing tacky in this with Jordan at the back is really, really tough. So let's have a look at Eric Forbes, back 3 with Hendo and Gini back there. Curtis and Naby in a midfield too. Eric, don't do it to me, lads. I can't be seeing Liverpool play a back 3 in this game when we've not played a back 3 for bloody hell years. That would be Yeah, crazy. Listen, if we keep getting injuries to the people who play in these positions, we're not going to have a defence, are we? Let's be honest. It is good to see, the likes of Navigator getting closer to fitness. It is good to see, obviously, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'd love to see a centre-half fit. That would be fantastic. Because you know what? This lad, Fabinho, he's one of the best midfielders in the world on his day. He's one of the best DMs in the world. And he would do a cracking job there, I reckon. It's just unfortunate that we don't get to see that anymore, isn't it? So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. What about Nico Williams in for Trent, and Trent as Henderson and Wijnaldum? Wait there a minute. I like whatever it is you've been smoking, son. Nico, what are we saying here? What are we doing? Trent, Wijnaldum, Henzo. I will eat my own t-shirt if that's the side that we put out tomorrow. In that order. Is that what you meant, or have I just gone way off topic there? I will eat my t-shirt live on the watch along if that is the starting 11. You have my word, or at least I will attempt to eat my own t-shirt. This one, and I won't even wash it. I'm that confident that it won't happen, and I'll start with the armpits. How's that for you? Bet you didn't think that was going to happen today, did you? And this is why you've got to tune in for this show, really. Even if you know that what the 11 is that I'm going to pick, I could find myself in a situation where I'm eating armpit t-shirts, or the armpits of t-shirts. John Conway, thank you so much for the super chat and for getting me out of that little monologue there. Great. Liverpool 2-1 Spurs. Good afternoon, Chris. It was a good afternoon until I've promised people that I'm going to eat my own t-shirts armpits. Charles Joseph Curtis to get 2 assists, Mane 2. Salah 1, Wijnaldum 1, easy and simple. Liverpool 4-0 Spurs. What I found really interesting, actually, I've not really spoken to anybody, actually, since I've watched the press conference from Jurgen. Thought it was really cool how Jurgen was speaking about Tottenham Hotspur and how he cited that, fans and pundits all talk about them like this really sort of anti-football side, and what he sees is a side that plays in a very similar way to us. I'd love to borrow Jurgen's glasses for a while, to be honest. But certainly I'd love to have his knowledge and watch a game of footy and see the game how he sees it. Because it's clear that, look, when they counter-attack, they do look like us from a couple of years ago. And I wonder if that's who he was sort of comparing us to rather than Liverpool side now. But he had a lot of respect for Mourinho in this Tottenham side. And it's obviously a massive game. And we should have respect for them as well. They're playing really well at the moment. We know how they play. We know that they're looking to stifle the game. And, Manchester City were fuming, or City fans were fuming with their result, but they went a goal down in a couple of minutes. Like, that's their own fault, innit? You know what I mean? You're playing into their hands, and hopefully Liverpool come out fast, get a goal. Hopefully a second goal, because I think a second goal actually might change the way that Spurs play. But it is what it is, I suppose. Second game with fans back, another 4-0 incoming, says January 77. Michael McGuinness, Salah, Henderson, Williams, Firmino, Minamino, 5-0 hammering. Come on the Reds. Let's be top of Christmas again. Followed up by Camille Sabri. I can't see us winning this game, which depresses me. There's no need to think like that. There's just no need. Brian Griffiths says Son will score a hat-trick. Hopefully a hat-trick of own goals. How's that for you? Matip for Nat. Yeah. If Matip is fit and available, I do think that he will go into the side. If he's not, then there's question marks. It could be Henderson. It could be Nat Phillips. I'd go with the centre-back personally. Because I think Kane could school any of them. So you may as well have Jordan in the midfield, because the midfield's better, is kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'd do anyway. But yeah, there you go. That has been the Start 11 prediction show. Thank you to everyone who's watched live. If you could give the video a like, that would be splendid. We'll be back, of course, tomorrow with the live watch along and the team news reaction. An hour and 5 minutes before kickoff is the top of the table clash. And I am very, very, very much looking forward to it. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on the channel, so you will be notified when we do eventually go live, because we're always late. So best to just click the notification bell, promise you. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for OneFootball for sponsoring the show once again. I'll see you tomorrow.